private speedboat back to the gaff. Matt's got his boating gear on. Got a little skiff to pick up some space on this. Currently putting the address in on the old Google Maps.
No, what's your passport?
Oh no,
number?
the passport number in case we all go in. Is that what you want? Yeah, yeah. This is for identification purposes. Like, yep, I've got him. Take him back. There she is.
Do you want me to land it?
Well worth doing the tour.
It's absolutely beautiful. Wow. Can't hear anything. So quiet. So this is the brand new crib. Just moved here. We were in Manila, which is on like center of Poblado, like sort of touristic district. And we were looking for a place, just me and my partner Paula, and we settled on this one. So this is the front room. You've got like a nice like little kitchen area bit here, and you've got like 2 sofas here, chill bit here. Here's 5. The best thing about the crib, 100%, is the view. Like, the view is so sick. You can see basically like the whole city from here, and all the way through to like Medellin, Laureles over here, Itagüí, and then most importantly, like the mountains as well. Absolutely beautiful. And then it's an actual shared balcony that comes all the way across to the bedroom. But I think we'll have to access it the other way. We're coming around the side. Yeah, the master bedroom, super chill. Quaint, amazing view, another TV, and then this huge bathroom, which is a huge mirror. And an interesting arrangement of the toilet next to the shower. So there's not really any privacy. I think I've sort of got massively changed my mind in regards to living situations in like Colombia. Before I'd ever come to this country, like literally 15 months ago, I sort of had a very twisted view of what the country would be like and what the city would be like. The way I would frame it is some parts of the city, specifically those like developed parts, which is Poblado, Laureles, I would describe it more like a Miami in Latin America. And sometimes, like if I see this view here, I see this apartment, if I was to pay like London for this as it stands, like this apartment would probably cost me anywhere from like 2,000 to 3,000 like GBP a month, maybe even more, with like a view like that. It was Canary Wharf, but because we were in Colombia, significantly less. Now, it's still costing me about £1,300 a month, which in many senses is termed gringo prices for people coming to this area and like moving in. But if I was to have more of a local rent and have that on a visa, which like a digital nomad visa, not tourist visa, it will be significantly less. So I still think there's value there. Specifically, I mean, for the living conditions, like it's just like a really nice apartment. So whenever somebody says, okay, like what's it like living in Colombia? And I saw that they've got some vision of what it's like in their head, they probably don't figure that. Sometimes I like to think that the sort of dream of the, I'm not gonna say the American dream, but I think there's an element of wage arbitrage as well, which really helps, where if you can make a UK or US salary and live in a country like this, if you're making like 100 grand, then a year or 200k, you're basically almost like a millionaire in this country. Like there isn't, like it's very cheap for like food, amenities, other things like such as going out can be similar prices, but maybe on like the cheaper side. So like a meal out usually costs like, I don't know, £10, like £12 for one person. Maybe to feed 2 of you would be like 20 quid. It's still 50% cheaper than the UK. Like if I do that in London, I'm paying like maybe 80, 100 pounds. If I'm going to a nice restaurant, I'm paying anywhere from like 150, 200, maybe even 300 pounds in some parts of like Soho in London. So it is like incredibly good value for money, a lot of bang for your buck. And I always say, like, for anybody who's never been to Colombia, you must come out here, you must come and experience Medellin. It's such an amazing city full of very, very friendly people, and it's so livable as well. I mean, just keep looking at that view.
Maybe I should have been a realtor.
But yeah, peace.